I have recently become a big fan of checklists. If you're a working parent like I am, you probably will know what I'm talking about when I say my mornings were really frustrating. I have two kids, 9 and 10 years old, and every morning I was trying to get myself ready, trying to get them ready. Now they're fully capable of doing everything they need to do to get themselves ready, so I thought I was achieving that time of independence in the morning. But though they're capable of doing all the individual tasks to get themselves ready, they're not capable of managing the task of getting ready in the morning. So this will probably sound familiar to you. Are you ready for school? Yes. Have you brushed your teeth? No. Are you ready for school? Yes. Have you put your lunch in your backpack? No. So I was finding myself still having to monitor everything that they did in the morning and feeling that frustration of trying to get myself ready, trying to make sure that they were ready. And then recently there's been a lot of talk about the value of checklists, and I thought, that might help us in our morning routine. So we created a morning checklist, and the checklist has on it all of the daily routines from the most mundane: eat breakfast, put away your breakfast dishes, get dressed, take a shower. And it also includes the things that are specific to each day. So they have after-school activities that they have to be prepared for. It'll say ballet and list all the things that they need for ballet that day. So this has been amazingly liberating. I can get ready in the morning, they get up, they go to their checklist, they have everything spelled out there that they need to do. I don't have to remind them, I don't have to ask them, they look at the list, they check it off as they go. So it's been incredible in relieving me of the responsibility of having to monitor their tasks. But the amazing thing was it had other effects that I didn't even anticipate after we put this in practice. So one was they woke up every day. Last week we did this, and they would wake up and they'd go straight to their checklist and they'd start checking things off and getting things done and going on to the next thing. So it made them amazingly purposeful in the morning, whereas before they'd sort of stumble out of bed and wander around and not really be focused on getting things done. Now they have a list that they have to accomplish, and it makes them really focused, and they want to have that sense of accomplishment of checking everything off. The other result that was even more surprising to me was this. I was getting myself ready, and I overheard in the other room one of my daughters saying to the other, I'll put away the 2 boxes of cereal and you put away the milk, okay? Something that wasn't on their checklist. And the other said, okay. And this was a really unusual tone for getting ready in the morning. I hadn't often heard that kind of benevolence and cooperation. And so I immediately pulled one of them aside and said, how did the checklist make you nicer to each other? And she said, I think it's because we're not stressed out in the morning. And I think that's exactly right. Having relieved their minds of the responsibility of figuring out everything they had to do, and relieving them of my frustration that they weren't getting everything done, they felt relaxed and comfortable and serene, and that's great timing, and didn't argue with each other. So anyway, amazing new thing in my household. I recommend that you try it in yours. Checklists.